Welcome back to the Reckoners two-player solo. We're playing with Megan, we're playing with David. We are close to taking Steelheart down. He only has 15 health, but we are in such trouble. Wow, I don't know how we're going to pull this off. It's close, and we're down to 11 population. We get to 0 population, we lose, and you can see a lot of our minor epics, 2, 3 damage, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're losing a lot of health this time unless we can do something about it. Alright, and speaking of doing something about it, let's get rolling our dice. Megan this time has 2 tokens to use, but we're in a bit of trouble. So let's get rolling her dice. And those 3 barricades are not helping us either. Alright, rolling up our dice. We gotta do some heavy thinking this time, I think. It's a little bit... we're definitely keeping the double hit for goons. We're definitely going to need that. She's got a couple of hits. Love to keep those. Versus, I got no containment, which I need for her gun. We're going to keep one of the hits. And I think we're going to have to do a bunch of moving and get rid of barricades too. So let's just roll these for our second roll and see what we can get. She gets a containment. She'll keep that. And wow, she's getting... that's for her gun. And she's got to hit Steelheart, but... Oh, Quicksand. Quicksand is such an annoying... We'll keep that one. Oh, this is our second roll, isn't it? Let's put that over here. We've got 1 roll left. And we'll keep... Oh man, we need another double goon hit. Come on. And we don't get it. Oh, wow, we get a single goon hit and 2 research. And that does not look fantastic. Alright, let's get over to David, roll up his dice. And yes, I'm making the game harder on myself because the dice rolling is supposed to be simultaneous, so they can both roll all of their dice, and then between the 2 of them they can decide which ones they're going to keep and re-roll. I haven't been doing that, so I'm actually making the game harder for myself. Anyway, it's easier to film this way. So, if we survive long enough, we'll keep the double planning. Okay, these are good, because for every one of these, David now has explosives. Because, whoops, can I get this off the board? For every white die or clear die that has this symbol, it becomes 2. And we definitely want to keep both of those for David. And, oh man, I don't know, and he can set any 1 die to anything he likes. Let's just roll these for the second roll. See what he gets. Wow, we've got containment coming out of everywhere. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and keep all 3 containment, and we'll just roll this one. As his third roll, we get $1. Or he'll probably use it for movement. Oh boy, do we want to change any 1 die to anything? I don't know. Alright, let's get over to our locations and see what we want to do. Wow, we are in such trouble. And the sad reality is we have 2, 3 barricades blocking everything up. We're going to use... Oh, this is so painful. 1, 2, 3... You know, Megan could actually... Megan can take out Quicksand! I just saw it! Megan can take out Quicksand. Is that what we want to do? Yes. Yes, that's what we're going to do. So Megan's here with Quicksand. She has... she's going to use her dice, her 2 research dice, to go 1, 2... And unfortunately, but she's going to use her 2 tokens to research twice, 2 more on Quicksand. 1, 2. We got to get rid of these barricades so we can move around. Okay, that researches him, puts him to 3 health, and then with her 1 die on her checkmate, doing 3 damage. Yep, 1, 2, 3. She has taken Quicksand out, and this guy's so annoying. We're gonna get 3 planning tokens. And the 3 research isn't going to do us any good anymore. But anyway, that was a great little turn for Megan. She's going to use the 1. Oh boy, we got to get rid of... We have to get rid of barricades. She will... You know what? She's going to use that to get rid of the barricade where Steelheart is. Is she going to do that? No, she's not. No. She's going to use that to actually get rid of the goon on her location. Got to get those goons under control. Then she will use this die. Instead of a planning die, she'll use it to get rid of the barricade where Steelheart is. She's got 2 dice remaining. She's going, oh, she can move. She's going to use this die to move. So she'll move here. And then she'll use her double hit to get rid of these 2 guys. Okay, actually, this might not be the worst thing ever. It's not going to be great. All right, over we go to David. He only has 7 dice. He's going to have to use a lot of dice for moving. He's going to use the $1, obviously, to take away the 1 barricade. He's got another barricade to get rid of. He'll use his double containment to get rid of the next barricade. He will use one of his clear dice with the goon symbol and the explosives to give him a double hit to get rid of the 2 goons at his location. Okay, it's all good. We got no, oh boy. Okay, this is all working out not bad. I'd love to keep that double planning, but I think I need him to use it to move. Yeah, sadly, we're going to have to use his double planning die, which I wanted to keep, to move over here with Steelheart, the 2 goons. He's going to use this one to get rid of those 2 goons because he's got explosives. That is so, wow. Those explosives were a good buy. Now he's got 4 containment, and I think he's going to have to use all the containment on Fault Line because she's just doing too much damage to population, way too much. So he's going to use all 4 of his containment to contain Flatline 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets rid of all of her population killing abilities. Wow! Brutal! Okay, that was using our dice. Now it's time to receive our rewards, which is nice. Well, we get 3 research to Steelheart. We don't need it. We didn't hit him once. That's probably a bad idea, but we had to contain everything if we could. All right, and we get 3 planning tokens, and that can go to anybody. Who wants the 3 planning tokens? I think we're going to give 1 to David, and we're going to give 2 to Megan. All right, and let's go to the next step. All right, well, the next step would be purchasing items. We have 0 money, so we're just going to skip that. And now it is time to add epics. We have 1 space to fill. Fortuity, 3 research, infinite, and he's just pumping himself up, which is actually okay because, well, it's not fantastic. Wow, damage right there. Oh, this is a tough game. It's tough. We're doing okay. All right, so we're at 3 research only, and he has infinite health, so we have to research him first before we can hit him. Then he's down to 4 health. Ugh. All right, and now it's time to activate the epics. We're starting here at Fault Line. We got her sort of under control. She's pumped up a lot, though, which is not good. We do have Steelheart, though, at 15 health. We got to do something about that. All right, she's going to increase the blue track for Steelheart and add 1 goon to her location. All right, there's a goon to her location, and then she's going to pump herself up once, and once more because the goon showed up. So every time there's a goon there, you have to add 1 more. All right, let's go increase the blue track for Steelheart. And just when we got rid of Quicksand, who was putting out all the barricades, the blue track goes up 1, and now there's 3 barricades coming out this turn. Okay, over we go to our new epic that showed up, Fortuity. Alright, well, Fortuity is all about himself, so he is going to pump up his health 1 and his research 1. Well, health is at maximum, or infinity. Research goes up 1, and yes, he'll pump himself up 1. Ooh, more damage to our population, possibly, but not yet. Alright, last one is Cinder. And I don't like Cinder. But anyway, she's going to do 1 population hit. We're sitting at 11. 11! So you know what we're down to now? 10 population. And she's going to pump up the yellow track for Steelheart, and she's going to increase 1. Wow, she's all about killing population. Let's go increase Steelheart's track. Yellow track by 1, and then it's Steelheart's go. Oh, I feel bad that we couldn't hit Steelheart at all this time. Anyway, his yellow track's going up 1. Ooh! And now we're starting with Steelheart. Oh, guess what he does? He hits our population 2 times. So Steelheart going to hit our population, then we're doing nothing here. So let's hit 2 population. Oh yeah, we are on endgame. 10. We have 10 population, and now we have 8. And that is it. 0, we lose. Okay, let's get back to Steelheart's tracks. Alright, it's time to bring in the goon squads. 2, 3. We know this drill. We've seen it many times. 3 goons coming on the board. Enforcers. 2 at his location, and 1 clockwise. Alright, 2 goons here with Steelheart. Now there's 3. Yikes. And 1 clockwise up here with Fortuity. Alright, he has 1 track remaining. And his final track is the blue track, which is going to put on 3 barricades. So how barricades work for him is the first one goes on his location, and then they just keep going clockwise until we put them all out. 3 of them! And we got rid of quicksand, and now we've got 3 coming back. Alright, let's put them on the board. And now I'm really hoping that Steelheart, so we put 1 here, is going to roll a 3 this time. 2, 3, so that we don't have to move, we can just hit him. And speaking of him moving, we're going to be rolling his chunky 12-sided die, and he rolls a 1. Okay, he rolls a 1, so he's going to move over here and say hello to Fortuity, the new minor epic that's just showed up. And that is going to wrap up our episode for today. I gotta say, these explosives really came in handy this episode. We've got 3 tokens, 1 for David, 2 for Megan next time. We haven't lost any dice. We've got that sort of under control, but the barricades just keep hammering us, and now we've got quite a few problems on the board. We only have 8 population left, and we have to hit Steelheart for 15 damage. I don't know if we can pull it off. Anyway, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is The Reckoners. We're doing a 2-player solo with Megan and David against Steelheart, and we'll see what we do in the next episode. I hope you'll join me. Thanks for watching along.